Good morning, everybody. Today I'm gonna make this video to show you how to change a door handle on a rear passenger door on a 1997 third gen Toyota 4runner. The reason why I'm making this video is because I have searched all over the internet on YouTube to see how to change the door handle on a rear passenger. I have not found any. Maybe some of you have. I've seen so many videos how to change the front doors, but today I'm going to show you how to do the rear. Hopefully this helps. Let's start by removing the panel. The door panel is only held on by a few screws and tabs. We start by removing the screw on the door handle, and then two under the armrest, unplug the window switch, and then all the tabs around it. Be careful to not break them. All right, this is how it looks without the door panel. Let's remove the plastic so we have easy access. All right, now that we have a better view of the door handle, so this door handle is held on by two 10mm bolts, one on each side, but the tricky one is the one that's hidden on the other side. In order to get to that one, we have to unscrew this actuator here and lower it to be able to have easy access to that second bolt that's hidden back there. All right, let's unscrew it. All right, to remove these screws, you're gonna need a T30 bit. All right, now that all those three screws are removed, now we can lower the actuator and we can have access to the 10mm bolt that's holding the door handle. I don't know if you guys can see it right back there. I try to zoom in as much as I can, but it's kind of tough sometimes. But that's the bolt right there. We're gonna stick the ratchet and unscrew it. Now that the bolts are removed, now we can remove and take out the door handle. So the door latch is attached to it. Just be careful, it has a tab. Be careful not to break the tab if you don't have any extras. I ordered a few just in case they broke. All right, it's a better view of the door handle. This is the door latch that I'm talking about. It's attached to it. This tab right here is the one that's easy to break. So just be careful if you don't have any extras. I did order a few in case they broke, but in this case, I really don't mind breaking it because it was giving me a little trouble to remove it. All right, I managed to remove the door latch out without breaking the tab. It wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy, but I managed to do it. This is the broken one right here. So we're gonna go ahead and switch it out and swap it out to another one, which I bought this one at the junkyard. I bought it for about 18 bucks. It was a little pricey for the junkyard if you ask me, but hey, it's gonna get the job done. I could have got a cheaper one on Amazon, but I did not want it to wait. All right, so like I mentioned earlier, I bought a bunch of these little tabs in case one of them broke. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the part number right here for you guys. I bought it on Amazon. It cost me about $5 something with tax and delivery. It was like $6. So I mean, it's good to have them handy in case in the future, because these are easy to break as well for your front doors. I went ahead and put a new tab on it. I don't want to use the old ones. I mean, it didn't break, but I don't know how steady, how strong was it going to be. So I just want to go ahead and put a new one. So right now we're going to put the door latch back inside, the door handle, and we're going to go ahead and put the actuator back and test the door before we put the door panel back on there. All right, now that the door handle's in place, we screwed it in there, we put the door latch back on there. It's pretty steady, pretty good. Now we're going to go ahead and put the actuator back in place and bolt it back in there. All right, the actuator is back in place, the door latch back in place, the door handle is back in place. Before we put the plastic back on there and the door panel, we're gonna go ahead and test the door, make sure that the actuator is working and the door handle is working. Looks like everything's working good, everything back in place. Let's go ahead and put the door panel back on there. All right, the door panel's back on there. Now, it's held on by a couple screws. Now, this door handle, interior door handle, you can remove it by pushing it inward and out and then reverse it to put it back on. And down below where the armrest goes, there's two screws that hold the door panel. You're gonna just put them back on there and just snap it back on with the tabs around the door. Just be careful to not break them, because otherwise your door panel will be loose. And the armrest is just held on by these two clips right here, the one on top, here on the bottom. And these two tabs that just go in those holes right there, just match them up, snap them back in, bam, 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 and there you go. All right, this is the finish. This is how it looks. Let's go ahead and test the door out again, once again. Couple tries, just to make sure it's working. All right, looks like it's working good. But like I said, I bought this door handle at the junkyard. It was kind of tough because they don't have this many trucks in there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope it was very helpful, and until next time, have a good one.